Today's video is going to be all about blending charcoal, so let's get started. So you have two types of charcoal. One is a softer charcoal and the other one is a harder and darker charcoal, whereas obviously the softer one is going to be lighter. For this video, I'm going to be using a darker charcoal to show you how easily it can be blended. The first tool I'm going to be using to blend out charcoal is a cotton bud. Now you want to use this very light-handedly and in very small circular motions. You barely have to touch the page. Just make sure the cotton touches particles of the charcoal, and then you slightly and very slowly just make these swirling circular motions. And it takes a lot of patience to do this, but you need to do this very slowly and very calmly, because otherwise the harsher lines will come in and ruin your work. If you want to see a video of me applying all of the techniques I'm doing today, then please click on the I button on the top right hand corner of the video, and it will take you directly to this video I did a year ago in which I used all of these techniques to make a portrait out of just charcoal. So make sure to check that out if you want some more tips regarding charcoal and how to make a portrait in charcoal. So just like this, I will keep adding little snippets from that video of me using the objects I'm using today in this video to blend charcoal, so that you can get a clear idea of me using these tools and getting the result you want to achieve. The next thing I'll be using to blend my charcoal is tissue paper. Now, tissue paper can be used only for blending out charcoal when you want a massive area covered in a light layer of charcoal only. For example, when you're going to blend out the skin of the face or the sky, because this will not give you particular detailed blending, because it's a tissue paper, it's pretty smooth, it's not pointed like the cotton bud was pointed. So I would suggest to blend using a tissue paper only when you want a clear undertone or middle tone of, like, you just want to cover a space with a blank middle tone of charcoal. You can also use this tool to blend out or to minimize some harshness that you accidentally created while doing a study in charcoal. The last tool I'll be using is a round tip paintbrush. Now make sure to use this paintbrush when it's completely dry. You can also try using a wet paintbrush and see what other results you can get with it, but I prefer using a dry brush. Now, the thing with paintbrushes is that it will make your artwork really powdery if you use too much charcoal and you want to blend it out with a paintbrush. And I would suggest that you put some charcoal somewhere else, dip your paintbrush in it, then tap off the excess, and then use it on your drawing, especially when doing portraits, because this will give you the softest and the subtlest shadows you would want to put on the flesh of the portrait that you're making. I'll insert some more clips to show you exactly what I mean, because in the clips I'm actually using the paintbrush the way I'm talking about it as well. So as you can see, the paintbrush will pick up the slightest amount of charcoal that you would need for the portrait you're doing. That was it for today's video. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care.